Did you hear the news? Pharaoh had the baker hanged. I know I'm next. I just know it. My tummy hurts.
No, you mustn't give up hope. You mustn't.
But Pharaoh sent me and the baker to prison together. I just know he'll hang me too.
No. Remember your dream? The prophecy was very clear. You will get your job back. God speaks to me in dreams, and I know he doesn't lie.
If you're gonna stay there, nothing gets better. God keeps his promises.
Joseph had always been a dreamer, but he wasn't always so wise. After 10 years in Pharaoh's jail, he was no longer the spoiled little boy who made his brothers so mad they sold him into slavery. If only Joseph hadn't been his daddy's favorite. If only he hadn't had such a big mouth. If only his father hadn't given him that coat. Oh, hello. I am so fine. Naturally, he just had to show off to his brothers. And their sheep. Get a load of this coat. Am I cool or what? Don't you wish Daddy loved you as much as he loves me?
Joseph, a fine coat on you looks like socks on a rooster.
You're certainly dark and handsome, Joseph. When it's dark, you're handsome.
The higher a monkey climbs, the more you see of his behind.
Just because Daddy likes you best doesn't mean you're better than we are.
Yeah!
Oh, yeah? Last night, I dreamed that I was the moon and you were the stars, and you all bowed down to me.
So a thought crossed your mind, Joseph. That must have been a long and lonely journey. You're just like Taco Bell, Joseph. When people see your face, they run for the border. Why don't you grow a hole in your head and let the sap run? You have a lot of well-wishers, Joseph. We'd all like to throw you down one.
Yeah! Right! I've had enough of your boasting and dreaming. I say let's put a stop to his ragging once and for all.
Yeah!
Let's find a pit and throw him in it.
Yeah!
1, 2, 6! That's a healthy-looking specimen. I could sell him for a pretty penny at the Cairo slave auction.
Yeah!
And that's how Joseph ended up in Egypt. The slave trader sold him to a wealthy soldier in Pharaoh's army, a man named Potiphar, who soon saw that Joseph was no ordinary slave. He learned quickly and was honest, and soon became overseer of Potiphar's entire household. Life was good for several years until Potiphar's wife, a nasty piece of work, told her husband lies about Joseph and had him thrown in prison. And that's where he met Pharaoh's butler. That's also where he became famous for interpreting people's dreams.
troubled by disturbing dreams. Dreams that no one can explain. I have summoned you from the dungeon because my butler tells me that you can interpret dreams.
Perhaps my years as a slave and a prisoner have given me the patience to listen for God's voice. I found that it's not how long you wait, but how you wait.
If you're gonna stay better, nothing gets better. God keeps his promises.
This was my dream. First, I saw 7 scrawny cows eat 7 healthy cows, but the scrawny cows did not get any bigger. Then I saw 7 wilted ears of corn eat 7 perfectly good ears of corn, but the wilted ears did not get any bigger either.
God is warning Pharaoh that there will be 7 years of plenty in Egypt, followed by 7 years of famine. Start storing food now, Your Majesty, for the bleak years ahead.
Impressed by the young man's wisdom, Pharaoh put Joseph himself in charge of the food storage program. Over the next 7 years, he became one of the most powerful men in Egypt. And when famine struck just as he had predicted, Egypt was prepared for it.
If you're gonna stay bitter, nothing gets better. God keeps his promises.
As crops throughout the entire region withered and died, people from nearby countries came to Egypt to buy food. Among them, Joseph's brothers. Stomachs growling, they staggered into Joseph's storehouse and bowed down before him to ask for help. Joseph's brothers didn't recognize him, but he knew them at once. Although there was no thought of vengeance in his heart, he did wonder if his brothers were as mean as they had been in the old days. He decided to trick them to see whether they had changed. He filled each brother's sack with corn. Reuben, Simeon, Levi, Judah, Issachar, Zebulun, Dan, Naphtali, Gad, Asher, and the youngest, Benjamin. But in Benjamin's sack, he also hid a golden cup. And just as they were about to depart, he stopped them.
Halt! Get back here! My golden cup is missing. Which one of you stole it?
We wouldn't repay a kindness by stealing from you.
Silence! I shall check each sack, and whichever sack holds the cup, that man shall be my slave, and the rest of you may depart. Welcome to Egypt, thief.
you will never leave.
This is Benjamin, our father's youngest son. If you take him, our father will die of grief. I beg you, take me instead.
I am Joseph, your brother whom you sold into slavery. But don't be angry with yourselves because of what you did to me. For our God has sent me here ahead of you to save our people's lives.
Because God keeps his promises.